It's amazing what God can do with a people who are wholly devoted to Him. Just 6. 18 years ago, 6 men and their wives stepped out in faith to start a brand new church in Central Arkansas with a passion to reach the next generation. Within 2 weeks, 130 courageous pioneers joined them in a school cafeteria, and the Summit Church was born. God's grace makes things grow, and soon there were 400. But inside the hearts of these followers of Christ was a seed, a growing burden for a world in need. Before the year was out, dozens of people had gone on mission to 8 different nations. The Summit is not just about the summit. It was not birthed to sit securely and comfortably on Crystal Hill Road. And soon, a small group of hungry followers asked for the summit, and another church was planted in Stuttgart, and then another in Springfield, Missouri. Mission trips turned into mission partnerships in the Dominican Republic and Slovakia. An adventuresome doctor rowed a canoe up the Suriname River to touch the unreached villages there, and the Suriname mission began. God began to call the Summit families to hold their lives and homes with loose hands. Summit families moved to Russia, the Dominican Republic, and to West Africa. A team of church planners were sent to Boston to embark on a church planting journey in one of the darkest regions of our country. Soon, college students and recent college graduates began giving months and even years of their lives to extending the reach of the church in dark places around the world. A wild and crazy youth pastor was willing to leave the comfort of his position and journey to the foreign soil of Alabama in 2009, and 3 families joined him to birth Safe Haven Church. Since then, Safe Haven has birthed 2 more churches and has sent one of their families as missionaries to Indonesia. The adventure continues, as God has sent missionary after missionary out from the Summit Church at a rate that we never would have expected. Formal partnerships in 4 key areas around the world have been formed. A business as mission model in the red light district of Chiang Mai, Thailand. The development of a missionary training program among teenage orphans in Kenya, and church planting movements in Pakistan and Suriname. As the Lord continued to call more and more people from the Summit to the nations, He was at the same time expanding the sending base in Central Arkansas. The Summit expanded into Jacksonville in 2010 and then into Conway in 2014. Since then, like in Acts 12:24, the word of the Lord continued to grow and to be multiplied. We have seen hundreds confess Christ as Lord in recent years as our church has sought God's presence and power with greater and greater intensity. And still, the sending continues. On the 2nd anniversary of Summit Conway, we commissioned 20 college students to go on extended summer missions literally around the world. But God is inexhaustible in passion for those without Him. He has more. He longs to see people from every nation, tribe, and language standing before the Lamb, clothed in white robes, crying with a loud voice, "Salvation belongs to our God who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb." And the Summit has a part to play. We never dreamed what He would do, but if He can do all of this, because an initial group of Christ followers went all in, imagine what He can do if all of us now went all in. But it always starts with one. All in begins with you.